Trying to get this camera angle a little bit better for you. Unfortunately, I can't zoom out more to show you this whole piece at one time, so we're just going to have to work with what we got. I gotta pull up my chat real quick and then I'll get started. I'm working on this piece again, so if you've been around my channel at all or checked out any of my lives, you know that I've been working on this piece for a while now. And this is a painting of a tree that's in my backyard. I decided I needed to capture its beauty on canvas. But of course I had to throw my own little spin on there and make it kind of some crazy colors because that's just how I roll. But yeah, I mean, the painting part is pretty much done. I need to touch up these bushes a little bit because I had some pencil mark and I tried to cover up the pencil mark with white, and then I tried to cover up the white with yellow, and I could not get it to cover up. So I need to touch up that area a little bit more. But the main thing I'm going to be working on today is outlining. So I'm going to be outlining this whole tree and outlining, you know, some other things in here. And that is what is happening today. Just try to pull up my chat here. Yesterday, I started working on this piece on stream. So, hey Brittany Blank Ship, how's it going? Welcome in. It's nice to meet ya. I'm Yaz. Yeah, if anyone's watching, if you could please give me a little thumbs up on my video, it really helps. It helps me a lot. Are you also an artist, Brittany? Or do you like just to like watch art streams? I'm just getting my chat pulled up and trying to get my music playing here so we can have some tunes going on. Because I just like to have a little music playing in the background when I am working on art. Hey Chris, how you doing? Good to see you. How you been? What you working on? What kind of art do you like to make, Brittany? That's awesome. I'm always happy to meet a fellow artist. But yeah, I like to paint landscapes. I like to paint abstract portraits. I like to craft. Sometimes I like to play with clay. I like to do all kinds of different things. I don't like to be boxed in as just a painter or whatever. We got Jesus in the chat. How's it going, Jesus? How you doing? Glad to hear you're doing good, Chris. You working on some art today? Ooh, wood burning. That's nice. I've only ever done one wood burnt piece. And I don't know where it's at, otherwise I'd show it to you. But that's awesome. How long have you been wood burning for? I feel like wood burning, like, I tried it, and it was kind of hard. I can definitely tell it's one of those mediums where you gotta use it, you gotta get some practice in with it, right? But yeah, I have a wood burner, and I've been meaning to use it some more, but I just haven't got around to it. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing good there, Jesus. Welcome in, everybody. If you can, please give me a thumbs up on the video. It really helps me out. And it's a free and easy thing to do to help support an artist, you know? Do you share your artwork anywhere online, Brittany? And do you do art as well, Jesus? Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. You've been doing it 3 months. Okay. So what kind of things do you wood burn? I wish I could show you this whole piece, but my little overhead thingy won't zoom out that much. So I'll just have to show you little portions of it at once. But this is a tree that's in my backyard. And I decided to paint it one day because it's like my most favorite thing to look at outside. And a couple, well, probably last month, maybe it was, I went outside and I did a live stream outside in my backyard. So if you would like to see the actual tree, you can check out that live if you would like. Yeah, I'm just trying to get an outline done on this piece today. If at any point you can't see what I'm doing, please let me know so I can adjust the camera. You don't? Oh, okay, okay. So what kind of thing, like, what do you wood burn on? The thing I wood burnt, I did a mandala wood burnt piece, but it was very hard. I think I probably tried to go a little too hard on the details for my very first wood burn piece. Yeah, thank you everyone for liking the video and subscribing. I appreciate your support. I've been working really hard to try to monetize my channel, so every minute that you're in here really helps me out to try to reach my goal. And if anyone would like to see more of my artwork, I'm on Instagram. So yeah, if anyone wants to connect with me outside of YouTube, the links to my Instagram, my Facebook, and all that fun stuff is in the chat. How you doing, Hog Creatives? How are you doing today? Like animals? Oh, very cool. So do you do like realistic wood burnings, Brittany? Or like a cartoony style? And is that like the only medium that you use? Have a good day. Don't listen to the haters. God loves me. Thank you. Thank you for those good vibes, Jesus. I appreciate you. You know, I'm all about those good vibes. I like to try to create a space for people to just come and enjoy some good vibes, hang out, watch some art, chat if they want. But I really appreciate, you know, you saying that. That really means a lot. Thanks so much, Sherry. What are you up to today? This painting I started back in like 2019. And I stopped working on it because I had to paint a bunch of tiny pine trees, and I like all these little trees down here. And I just got a little bit impatient and irritated by it, so yeah. I stopped working on it for like 5 years, and then I finally got back to it. But yeah, if I need to move this painting at any point, please let me know. Because I'm using my phone to stream and it's hanging above my head and I can't see what you guys can see. But yeah, I love chatting. I love sharing my art with people. So that's why I really enjoy doing these lives. You know what I mean? I'm doing really good, Sherry. Thank you. I'm glad to hear you're doing good too. It's been a nice, productive morning. I got a couple of videos filmed and I have to edit them later on. But yeah, it was a good morning. Just been working my little booty off trying to get these videos made, you know what I mean? What have you been up to? That bread that you were making, that buckwheat bread, looked really good. And it looks super easy to make. I'm gonna have to try it. I've only made like homemade like biscuits, but I've never tried to make like a loaf of bread. I wish I could find that wood burnt piece I did so I could show it to you, Brittany, but I have no idea where it's at right now. I just have so much art everywhere. I don't know where half of the stuff that I've made is at, to be honest. But yeah, hopefully you can, you know, maybe one day you'll show your artwork online and I can see it too. Thank you. Thanks, Jesus. Name a car for an edit? Can it be any kind of car? Because if it can be any kind of car, I'm going to say a 1961 Mercury Comet. That was the very first car that I ever had. And I regret the day that I got rid of it, to be honest. I loved that car. I love old cars. Do you do artwork too? Oh, nice. Nice, Sherry. That's awesome. You know, I've been thinking about making a video like on that kind of stuff. How to write an artist portfolio or bio, whatever, an artist statement. So can I flip this around? Because I kind of need to bring this closer to me. Well, you don't like comets, Jesus? Is that why you said that or what? What's wrong with the Comet? Or is that like your favorite car or what? If that one doesn't work, how about a 1955 Chevy Bel Air? That's my dream car. Or how about a 61 Impala? I love those cars. Hey, Wyatt. Hey, how's it going? Are you good? Yeah, no worries. No worries. Thank you for popping in and saying hi, Wyatt. I really appreciate you, and I hope you get some good rest, buddy. Thanks for stopping in, saying hi, and joining my Discord and everything. I appreciate you. Simple breads. Italian. Oh, okay. Nice, Sherry. How long have you been making breads for? Yeah, I've only ever made homemade biscuits. I don't have much experience with other types of bread. But I wouldn't mind learning how to make some sourdough bread. I love sourdough bread. That's like my most favoriteest kind of bread. I'm trying so hard to get this freaking outline perfect here. At least somewhat decent looking. Sorry, I have to keep flipping this around on you. This is a very big canvas. And my table's not exactly a big table to work on. There we go. That's funny. Bruh, really a comet? Yeah. I love a comet. I love all the old classic cars. How about y'all? What's y'all's like favoriteest car? As far as like a modern car, I think my dream modern car would be like a Mercedes G-Wagon. Those are so sick, especially when they're all blacked out. That line got a bit thicker than I wanted it to, but it's fine. You think I should do that video, Sherry? I've been thinking about it. I have all these ideas, and sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time to do all of it. But maybe next month I will have to come out with a video like that. Because I'm always down to try to help my fellow artists out with things like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me know if the music's too loud or anything. I found some DMCA copyright-free music. And I like to have a little bit of music playing in the background when I'm working on art. Makes things go by a little faster, I feel like. Very cool. It's 2019. Dang, that's a while, Sherry. I mean, I think it'd be great to learn how to make my own bread because of all the crap that they put in the bread that they sell at the market. It's like, you know, they don't even need half of those ingredients. It's just all those preservatives, you know? I tried to stand up to see if that would help me, but it's not really helping me. I think this is going to look nice with this black outline. It's going to make everything pop, you know? Gonna join later? Yeah, no worries, Brittany. I'm live on YouTube Tuesday through Thursday from 12 to 2, and this week I'm going to be live on Friday as well. So yeah, I'd love to chat with you more about your wood burning. But yeah, I will see you later. Have a great shower. Isn't a nice hot shower just so relaxing? Just helps you reset your mind, right? Okay. Welcome back. How's it going? I don't know if you heard all the other cars that I mentioned, but yeah, I love a comment. Do you hate comments or something? I mean comments, not comments, comments. From YouTube? Nice. You know who I really like to watch on YouTube? Her name is Lavina Hirschenberg or something like that. And she is this former Amish chick. And she shares like some amazing foods, like food that she makes. Not just food, but baked goods and bread and all kinds of stuff. I really like her videos because I like her accent. She says butter like butter. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, I just love like hearing other people's accents, you know? Because I'm sure I have an accent to some people, but I don't hear it myself. But where's everybody watching from today? What's the furthest place in the world that my art will get today, I wonder? But yeah, no worries, Brittany. Oh, I like that emo, Jesus. That's cute. So do you do art as well? And what was the car that you, like, are you playing a game or something that you need to do an edit for a car? Or I'm curious why you're asking about a car. I chatted with one of my best friends. Well, she is my best friend. Last night on the phone, we were chatting for like an hour and a half. It was so nice to catch up with her. She has a lot of big changes happening in her life, and it was just so nice to, you know, celebrate those things with her, even if it was just on the phone. It was really cool. She was watching some of my live yesterday, I guess. But yeah, that's how you know when someone just has those good vibes and it's a good friend, because I just felt so like energized after talking to her, you know what I mean? Can you see this part or no? Maybe I need to get a bigger table. I need to work right here. I think you can see this. Definitely need a bigger table. So I had gotten like one of those new, like a new phone holder for my phone. And I was really hoping it would solve this problem of not being able to show the whole piece of what I'm working on, to be able to zoom out a little bit more. But it's not going to work for this, so I've just got to work with this short-armed one that I have for now. Ugh, I freaking hate outlining sometimes. Just because sometimes it's hard to get the same width of an outline on a piece, but it's alright, I'll just go back and fix it. So a couple streams ago when I was working on this piece, I did a really thick coat of orange on this tree. And to be honest, I was kind of upset about it after I looked at the piece, because I liked it better how it looked before. Like, I had a bunch of highlights and shadows that I, like, kind of covered up with the thick layer of orange on it. So now I'm like, I like this piece, but it kind of pissed me off. Because I'm not too happy with the tree part now, but I was thinking I could probably use this black paint pen and add some little like details to it, you know what I mean? Try to spiffy it up a bit. There we go. I think this is my first time trying to do an outline on stream. It's a little harder to do an outline when I'm talking as well. But we'll get through it together. to hear it, that's my experience. Right? I love accents too, they're so fun. Especially like a southern accent. Before I got on stream, I was messing around with my dogs and I was talking to them in a southern accent just for fun. I was all hyper. I don't know why, but sometimes I just get these like bursts of energy and I don't know what to do with it, so I just like I turn into a child for a quick minute. Does anybody else have that problem? I know when I say hella, you can probably tell I'm from California, right? You know, I grew up in the valley, so I can do a pretty good valley girl accent or valley girl impression. Yeah, accents are fun. I think my most favorite accents are like southern ones and Australian ones are hella cool sounding. There, see, there goes a hella. And of course the British accents. Sometimes I wish I had a cooler accent like that. But like I said, I probably do have some kind of accent to people who are not from California. Hella and Hecka is totally North. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So funny. But I just love how there's like different like expressions too, you know? Especially for like the UK and stuff like that. They have some fun expressions. I think I like this so far. So like probably maybe a month ago already on stream, I did a poll in the chat about whether I should outline this piece. And everybody, well, 70% of people said I should outline it. So that was part of the reason I'm outlining this today. So, you know, the community had a hand in my artwork decision. I just love how a black outline looks. I thought maybe white would also look good with this piece, but I decided on a black outline instead. Just because white outlines take a lot longer because you have to do so many layers of paint on them. And I really don't want to spend any more on this time on this piece than I have to. I'm honestly kind of sick of looking at it because I've been like working on it so much. Do you ever feel like that? Any artists out there where you just keep looking at the same piece forever and it's just like, okay, I'm just want to be done with this. And it's not that I don't like it. I'm going to hang this in my living room. But yeah. My whole living room is like a mountain themed living room. Sorry this keeps shaking on you guys. I got a tripod like right behind my table, and anytime I hit the table, it tends to shake it. Mix of all the places I've lived. Hawaii, California. Oh, you lived in Tennessee too, huh? That's awesome, Sherry. You've lived all over the place, huh? I wouldn't mind moving out of state and trying out a new place. I feel like life's too short to be in the same place your whole life. I want to go experience some other places, you know? I think Louisiana would be a pretty cool state to go live in. It looks like a really pretty state, like all that swampland. I'd like to go check it out. And honestly, it was a video game that made me like get into Louisiana because at one point I was playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2. And there's a bunch of swamplands on that game. And I was like, wow, this is so pretty. I want to go see it in real life at some point. But yeah, I wouldn't mind going and living in another state. Seeing what else is out there, you know what I mean? Because I've been in Cali pretty much my whole life except for a couple years when I was younger and I lived overseas. But yeah, I wouldn't mind going and checking out some other places. Okay, I have to keep standing up to make sure the canvas is in frame. But yeah, y'all, if you haven't checked out Haw Creative Mystics yet, please go subscribe to her channel. She is on a goal right now. She's trying to reach 50 subscribers so she can do lives and do some artsy things. And she doesn't just do art on her channel, she also does cooking and all kinds of stuff. So please go give her a follow or a subscribe, whatever it's called on here. She's a really good friend of mine, and I would appreciate if you could support her. And also, on Monday, we're going to be doing an interview together. She's going to be interviewing me for her channel, so if you want to see that interview, there is another reason to go check out her channel, see what she's up to. Much love to you, Haw Creative Mystics, aka Sherry. If anyone hears me talking to Sherry, that's who I am referring to. But me and her actually know each other in real life. We met years ago at a city council meeting of all places. Back in 2017, 2016, something like that. It was funny, that memory like popped up on my Facebook feed from this art show that we had done together. Like, so the city was putting together an art show, which is why we were both at the council meeting. And we were there to like promote ourselves to try to get a spot in the show. And just this morning that memory popped up on Facebook. I was like, oh, good times. That's one thing I definitely miss about Sacramento, is that the art scene there, like, it's poppin'. There's always something going on for artists there. There's so many, like, different types of art, you know what I mean? Where I'm at now, it's just a different vibe. I don't know if my art really, I hate to say it, but I don't know if my art really, like, fits in with the vibe around here. But it's all good. I'm still going to keep doing my thing. And that's why I love love this opportunity to share my work with everybody online. And if I can encourage you as a creator, if you have that urge in you to want to show your work online, like, I highly encourage you to do it. Because the world needs to see your art. You never know who it could inspire, who it could touch, you know. And this Saturday or Sunday, I'm sorry, I'm coming out with a video to kind of encourage people, you know, to get in touch with their creative side. Because that's one of my biggest goals with my channel, is I want to inspire everybody to make art, even those people who don't consider themselves artists. Because art is just such an act of just like self-expression, and really an act of self-love in a way. And so I'm coming out with a video this Sunday kind of talking some more about that. I have one painting that I've been wanting to finish, but I'm trying to be patient with my Yes, I so know what you mean, Sherry. You definitely can't force art. Like, this piece sat for how long? 5 or 6 years before I started working on it again, so I totally get it. It was just all these little pine trees that I had to paint were freaking driving me crazy, trying to do it all in one go, and then I just gave up on it. But I really enjoy painting landscapes and creating landscapes. So I knew I had to get it finished up. And that's one of my goals for this year, is to start finishing up all those pieces that I started like years ago. So eventually on my lives, you'll start seeing some of my older work or artwork, kind of like this piece. Because I need to get them done. It's kind of sad. Some of my work in progress pieces have been sitting for like 12 years, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of sad to just leave my art hanging like that, you know what I mean? I need to get it done. Okay. trying to move this canvas around so I can get it in frame for y'all. But yeah, Sherry. So I made the vibe in my area. It is like, the closest town to me is like 35 minutes away. I'm literally out in the middle of nowhere. But it's like a very like country town. It's like a small cowboy town. So a lot of the art that people make there are like of horses and like cowboy life stuff. And none of my art is like that at all. So I feel like it doesn't really match the vibe, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm starting to get into that flow state. It took a while. But if you're an artist, you know what I mean. Sometimes you just get on that roll where you're in that flow mode and it just starts to get a little bit easier. And I'm finally there with this. I think this thin outline will look nice. I might have to go over some of it to make it a little bit thicker, but we're just gonna leave it for now. But how's the vibe of like the art scene where you're at, Hog Creatives? Do people do like all kinds of artwork, or is there like a certain genre of artwork that people do? Because yeah, a lot of the artists around here, it's just like kind of the same kind of art. If I was gonna go to another place like that had more of like the vibe that matches my artwork, it's like an hour and a half one way. And I really don't like driving. There was like years and years where I didn't drive at all because I had a lot of anxiety about driving. And I got back to driving a couple years ago. But I still don't like to make those long trips. I just get too anxious. I've been in like way too many car accidents, so that's why for the longest time I just kind of avoided driving. And I was just a passenger princess for a long time. But you know, I'm trying to push outside of my comfort zone and push past my fears and my anxieties. So I got back to driving and it's not as bad as I thought it would be. But I still, like I said, I still don't like making those long trips. It's just too much for me, especially in a big city. No, thank you. Oh, thank you, Sherry. That's so nice of you. I appreciate your encouragement. When I first moved here, I was like pretty involved like in the local art scene, but I don't know, I just really felt like I didn't like exactly belong. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people in this town have like their families have lived in this town for like generations and generations, and if you're an outsider, I don't know, like everyone was very nice and everything, but I just always felt like kind of like an outsider. You know what I mean? So I've just been mostly focusing on sharing my artwork online, you know? Because I can reach more of a audience on here. But I do miss doing art shows. I really enjoyed like doing those like, you know, art exhibits and doing art shows. Just those like one-day events. Those are always a lot of fun to do. But yeah, it's different up here. It's a lot different compared to Sacramento. I like how this black outline is looking here. It's making the whole thing pop a lot more, you know what I mean? Pop, lock, and drop it. Sorry. I don't know why these old songs, like these old rap songs, have just been randomly popping in my head the last 2 days. I'm like, what is wrong with you, girl? Why? Yeah, if I need to move the canvas at any point so it's in frame, just feel free to let me know in the chat. And thank you everyone for being here and hanging out. And if you're watching, please, pretty please with the cherry on top, give this video a thumbs up. Just double tap your screen. It will really help me out and I will really appreciate it. You're in a thriving art community and it's close to the store and very, oh, okay. Nice. That's awesome. I'm so happy that you have that going on, you know? You don't like driving here either. You don't like driving either. So you understand the struggle. Yeah, I was just in a bunch of car accidents and I had to get surgery and I went through all kinds of crap from these accidents. And so yeah, I didn't drive for like 5 years or something. And then I drove a little bit and then I stopped driving again for a couple years. And at least where I'm at now, like it's very like slow paced. Like people don't drive like total psychos around here. So that makes me a little more comfortable with driving, but I'm still not the biggest fan of it. Because now where I'm at, I have to worry about deer. There's a whole lot of deer where I live. And like 2 or 3 Decembers in a row, my hubs hit a freaking deer, like 2 or 3 years in a row. And so yeah, there's a lot of freaking deer up here. They're pretty to look at, but boy are they dumb. I only had one experience so far where a deer, like, I seen it coming, so I slowed down, but they just like freeze, and then they just want to sit there in the middle of the road. I'm like honking my horn, like, get out of the way. This freaking deer was just staring at me like we were old friends or something. I'm like, go away, deer. You're very pretty, but I don't need you in the road, please. You know? But yeah, that's the thing I mostly like worry about driving up here are the deer. Because they'll just dart out on you. You have to really be scanning the sides of the road at all times, you know? Being an outsider. Okay, you know what I mean, huh? Florida was like that for you? Yeah, it's hard moving to a new area, especially when you don't know anybody, right? Can you see this still, I hope? Yes. But I like where I live. I'm thankful that I got out of the big city. I don't ever want to go back to big city life again. I'm used to being surrounded by more trees than people now, so yeah, I don't want to go back to the big city life ever again. I wouldn't mind the country, but I really prefer the mountains. I love living in the mountains. It's very peaceful, very healing, and it's nice. Like, I'll open my windows and, you know, in the springtime, and all I hear are the birds chirping and the wind blowing. The occasional neighbor dog yapping and going crazy. But it's nice. I really enjoy it. Totally have major anxiety with driving. I gotcha. Yeah. It's just being worried, like, you know, anxiety about other people. Because other people are psychos behind the wheel. Oops, I screwed that up. Crap. How am I going to fix that? I'm going to have to... So I messed up on my line right here. I'm going to have to fix that. But yeah, I got hit by a drunk driver in 2013. And I already had been in several, like, bad wrecks. And none of them were my fault. I just seemed to have a huge magnet on me for a while there. And yeah, this guy ran a red light and he T-boned my car in the middle of an intersection. And thankfully he hit the passenger door, the driver's side passenger door, and he didn't hit my door, because otherwise I probably wouldn't be sitting here painting with you guys right now. So I felt very, very fortunate to make it out of that, but I did get pretty injured. But yeah, that was on Valentine's Day of all days in 2013, and so Valentine's Day is kind of a day of reflection for me. I'm like, wow, I really could have died that day. But thankfully I made it through. But yeah, I was in a bunch of freaking wrecks. I had to get like disc replacement surgery on my neck and stuff. So yeah, I've been through a lot in my life. That's just a little bit of it right there for you. But yeah, like I mentioned before, I could definitely write a book about my life. There's been a lot of things that have happened. That's its plus and minuses. Tony, I've been talking about what? Oh, okay. You guys want to move again, huh? Do you want to stay in the state you're at right now, or are you thinking about moving out of state? I really wouldn't mind going and checking out Louisiana. It's best for me, but I want to live in a place where I can. Yeah, I totally feel ya. Well, I hope that you find that place for you that's gonna work out the best, Yeah, I don't know. I can't do that city living, man. It's just too much. This is coming along pretty quick now. The thing that's going to take a while, I think, is having to add the little details to all these little tiny pine trees. But we'll get there. Trying to be very careful so I don't get my hand in wet paint. But yeah, my whole living room is like mountain themed, like decorations and like mountain themed paintings that I've done. And this piece is definitely going to be hanging in my living room. I thought about selling it, but I don't know because the frame on it is a bit warped. Like when it hangs, it doesn't hang like flat against a wall. And I could always like re-stretch it onto a fresh frame. But I think I might just end up keeping it and just making some prints or something of it, Something like that. Do you ever deal with scammers hitting you up on Facebook, like trying to buy art? Because a couple weeks ago, it was like every day for like 2 weeks. People, like these scammers, kept hitting me up on my Facebook page, and I never had that happen before. I don't know where they all came from. But I literally had to make like this whole message, like, to people who are sending me, is this available for sale? I'm like, now whenever I get a message if someone's trying to buy a piece of art online, I'm like, this is a scam. Like, I instantly just go to that. Like, of course I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, but I'm sure it's a scam. There's so many freaking scammers online, and the scammers have gotten like really good at like the things that they say. They'll like, yeah, what's your PayPal? And they'll act like they tried to send you money through your PayPal, and then they come up with this whole thing. It's crazy. They send like a fake email from PayPal, and they're like, this is PayPal, and we've put a hold on the funds that so-and-so just sent you. You have to upgrade to a business account for $300. And then they're like, you can have the person who's trying to buy the art who already sent money, send the $300, and then you can refund them. So that's how they try to scam to get like $300 out of you, is to say, oh yeah, okay, I'll cover the $300. Just make sure that you refund me. It's crazy. But yeah, thank God I didn't fall for that. this lady, she was pretty good. But then I noticed like the email address they sent me, it wasn't like, it didn't say like at paypal.com or whatever. It was like a Gmail email address. I'm like, no way, this isn't from PayPal. So I called PayPal and they're like, yeah, that's a scam. Yeah, scammers are crazy nowadays. I'd love to move west with my new granddaughter and son in, oh, Nevada or Arizona? Oh, very cool. I know, like, supposedly northern Arizona isn't too hot, right? So are they back in Hawaii? When was the last time you got to go to Hawaii, Sherry? Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a, you know, a smaller house with like a big giant like shed or outbuilding for my art studio. Because right now I feel like, I don't know, it's a lot to take care of a big house. To keep it all up and to keep it clean and everything, and it's not like I have kids or anything. I don't really need this much space. I feel like it's too much house sometimes. Just because I don't feel like I have enough time to keep up with everything sometimes, you know what I mean? Because I'm always busy and it's like, who really wants to stop making art to go do some dishes or to go dust or whatever it is? But I hate having a dirty house, so I always make sure I get it done. It's just annoying having to take time away from making my art, you know? Yeah, Sacramento does suck. Yeah, I've been thinking I want to make a website through Canva. It's on my to-do list. I started working on my print-on-demand website. First, I had to do my Amazon storefront. And then, now I'm working on my print-on-demand thingy. But after I'm done with the print-on-demand site, I definitely want to make a website through Canva. Hey, Theo, how's it going? What are you up to today? You working on some new art today? I'm back at this tree. Theo knows this tree, huh, Theo? You've been around for a minute. I'm trying to get this outline and the little details done on it. I really wanted to continue working that piece that I started yesterday, but it's for a video that I'm making. And I feel like it'll just be easier to work on it like while I'm filming rather than trying to do it on a live. Because if I do it on a live, I'm going to have to go back and download the whole like 2 hours and then edit it. But if I just film it as I'm working on it off of a live, it's just a little bit easier, a little bit faster, you know what I mean? Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this black outline is making this tree pop. So I decided to name this tree Ajor. Sherry is the one who thought I should come up with a name for it, and so that's the name I came up with it for, is Ajor. I don't know where I got the idea from, but the name just popped in my head, so we're going with it. Back home. Oh, in a few years. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you get to go visit your family over there soon. That's got to be hard to be so far away from everybody, huh? So was there a reason that you wanted to get out of Hawaii to begin with, or you wanted to go experience something new, or what made you move from Hawaii? Because Hawaii looks beautiful. That must have been a hard place to leave. I've never been, but I've always wanted to go. It is the only state on the west, well, it's not really part of the West Coast, but on the west side of the U.S. that I haven't been to. Have you been to Arizona and Nevada before? Oh, okay. I got you, Theo. You like making that dark art, huh? What makes you, what inspires you to want to draw like darker stuff? I'm curious. Spell the name of the tree. I think it's spelled like this. I put it in the chat. Ajor? Or maybe it's just Ajor? Maybe that's one of those two, I think, with how I would spell it. It's almost like adjourn, but Ajor. This is my little tree friend Ajor. I painted a happy little tree. So yeah, earlier I was working on filming some videos and I have a Bob Ross wig and fake beard that it came with. And for one of my video intros that I'm working on, I put it on and acted like I was Bob Ross. And I was like introducing myself, but as Bob Ross. So I had a pretty giggly morning this morning. I was laughing. I was having a good old time with my Bob Ross afro and beard on. The things us content creators do. But I had a fun time with it. I'll definitely want to do some more videos wearing the Bob Ross stuff. Who knows, maybe I'll do a live stream dressed up as Bob Ross one day. My Bob Ross impression isn't that good though. Because I mean, of course, he was a man. So I talk like this. And that's my Bob Ross impression. It's about as close as I can get. I try to talk a little bit slower and a little bit softer. But yeah, it was funny. Change. Oh, okay, I got you, Sherry. Yeah, I don't know what it means either. Ajor. I should look it up. Maybe it does mean something. According to the book. Oh, okay. I got you, Theo. Lucifer was one of God's prettiest angels, right? Well, we just had Jesus in the chat a bit ago. Good times. Almost done with this tree outline, and then I can start moving on to the background. I'm thinking I'm going to use like this black paint pen and maybe like add some details to the tree because all of my little highlights and shadows got covered up because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. So I need to add some little detail to the tree, I think. Sorry if it's shaking, the camera's shaking. I keep having to flip this thing around so it's in frame. Oh, you're painting. Oh, okay. So you got the dark side and the good side going on, Theo. You know, it's all about that balance, right? I would like to do some more paintings of people. I don't know who I would paint, but yeah, if anyone has any ideas of some people that I should paint or ideas for any things I should paint, let me know in the chat. I'm always trying to come up with some fresh ideas. I was thinking I really want to do a new painting for my series, my Matisse inspired wrapper series. So I painted all of these wrappers, but it's been several years since I've added a new one to this series, but So far I have Ice Cube, E40, Mac Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Method Man. But I was kind of thinking of painting 2 Chainz next. But these are all like abstract sort of portraits. But I would really like to try to do some like realistic ones. Because that's always a nice challenge. I've really only ever done one sort of realistic-ish a realistic-ish painting. And it was of my favorite villain from the movie Misery. There's this psycho lady on there named Annie Wilkes. And she was like my most favorite villain from any movie. Just because she looks like super sweet. And you wouldn't think that she was a crazy lady, but really she was a psycho. So I painted her in a sort of realistic tone. And I wouldn't mind doing some more. Whoops. No, don't pause video. Keep playing some music for me. I've been enjoying having a little music playing in the background on my lives the last couple days. Uh-oh. Don't fail me now, paint pen. This is the only ultrafine paint pen that I have. In black. I need to order some more. I just got some extra fine tip Artistro brand paint pens, and I really love those. I need to get some black ones. I usually just get these Painters brand ones, which I love, but they don't always have them in stock when I go to the store. And that's really frustrating, especially when I'm in the middle of a project and I really need one. So I better order myself some more paint pens this week. Do you have a nice art supply store near you where you're at, Sherry? I really miss living next to a Michael's. That's one thing I miss the most about Sacramento is just all the different things that they have there and living close to a Michael's. I used to live like 10 minutes or less from a Michael's. And now the closest Michael's to me is like an hour and a half one way, so I don't really be going to Michael's too much. But that's like my most favorite store for sure. I love Michael's. So much good stuff there. Okay, we got the black outline on the tree finished. It's not exactly perfect, but I think I like it. I can't decide if I want to outline these shapes too. I think I will maybe, or maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm going to leave it for now and then decide in a little while. I'm kind of an indecisive artist. 20 minutes away from a translation? What's a translation? And 2 malls? Dang, Theo. You got all the good places right close to you, huh? What's a translation though? I'm not too sure what that is. How are the malls where you're at? Are they like really big? It's funny, whenever people would come to visit Sacramento, they'd always want to go to the mall. And I didn't ever understand why. Like, what's the big deal about a mall? Until I moved where I live now, and all the malls here, like, suck. They're all super small, and they don't really have many stores in them. So now I understand why everyone wanted to go to the mall whenever they'd go to Sacramento. I'm like, I get it now. So these are some little mountain ranges. Oops, I smeared a little black. No! I gotta try to clean that up real quick. Because I don't know what colors I used to mix this green up, and I can't replicate it again. What's up, Brittany? You're back? Welcome back. Are you working on some wood burning stuff today? Bag everything online called Ollie's. Ooh, okay. Nice. That sounds like a sweet place. A train station. Oh, okay, okay. I've never heard that word before, a transitional. So you take the train everywhere, Theo? That must be fun. I've only ever really been on a train a few times. No, oh, okay, I gotcha. So do you work in like a realistic, like do realistic wood burnings, or do you do like cartoony animals or realistic animals? Yo, I swear by Q-tips. They were great for little mistakes like that. It just cleaned it right up for me. Yeah, the only wood burning piece I've ever done was of a mandala. I don't know how to say it right. And it was a lot of fun to make, but I think the problem was I tried to add too many small details. And the wood that I was using was like pressed wood or whatever. It wasn't like legit wood, so it was like kind of hard to use, kind of hard to burn it, but I do have a wood burning kit. I should bust it out and try to play with it some more. Maybe I'll do that on a stream someday. I honestly forgot I even had it until you mentioned it, Brittany. It's been buried in my drawer for a minute now. I'll have to see if I can find that wood burning piece. I know it's somewhere in a pile of artwork. So what made you get into wood burning? Realistic. Oh, nice. Do you do any other kind of art with other mediums, or is wood burning your only medium you like to use? Smaller and regional. Oh, okay. I got you, Theo. That must be fun. Taking a little train everywhere. I wouldn't mind doing that. Better than driving, right? That's awesome, Brittany. So did somebody teach you how to wood burn, or did you just kind of teach yourself, or how did you get into wood burning? So these are supposed to be tiny little trees in the background here. But yeah, when I was wood burning, I was just kind of messing around with it. I didn't have anybody show me or anything. I was just kind of messing around with it. But I wouldn't mind getting into it some more for sure. These little trees are kind of a little pain in the butt. Trying to make them look like different heights and different shapes, so they're natural looking. Whoops. Trying to hurry up with these. Oh, you paint. Oh, okay, nice. Someone taught you? Oh, that's cool. It's not fun when people are allowed. Oh, people are allowed to get wasted on the train, huh, Theo? I could see how that would make it not too fun. I have this piece. It's actually right behind me. I just found it. So this is the wood burnt piece that I did. I don't know. Probably 12 years ago. It's a mandala piece. And I meant to like stain the background of it, but I never got around to it. But yeah, this is my only wood burnt piece I've ever done. Try to add a little yin and yang and some flowers and stuff like that. But yeah, that's my only wood burnt piece I've ever done. I have so much art. I need to do something with it. But yeah, I could definitely see how that would not be fun, Theo. Having to deal with a bunch of drunk people just to go on a train. Have you ever been on the Autobahn before, Theo? That might be a funny question to ask, but I'm curious. So do you have any plans of sharing your artwork online at any time, Brittany? Or are you just doing this art for yourself? Or are you going to sell it? Or you just enjoy making it? it took me a while before I felt comfortable to share my artwork online, so I totally get it. People can be mean sometimes on the internet, but it's been a mostly positive experience for me, you know, which I'm very thankful for. Get these little trees finished up. Well, bam! Alright, we're making progress. No worries, enjoy your meal. Nice to meet you today, Brittany. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow on my stream. Yeah, have a great day, and thanks for popping in and saying hi and everything. Always love to meet new people. Oh, it's your job. Oh, okay, nice. You have been on the Audubon. Oh my gosh. Talk about, oh my god, I don't think I can handle that, Theo. I would be way too anxious. People going like so fast on that thing. It must be kind of fun though, if you're driving. Just be smashing on the gas pedal. There we go. Okay. Now, the part that's going to take a minute is I need to... Hope you can see this. Oh, sorry for the shaking, y'all. Being languages too. Yeah, Sherry, I love that. Hey, Ranger. Hey, Olive Arts. Ranger fan, aka Olive Arts. How you doing today? How was your sleepover the other night? Did y'all have a good time? I don't know if I like what I'm doing to these trees, but it's kind of too late to do something different, so we're just going to keep on going with it. Maybe I need to extend these out a bit. What did I do? I don't know if I like this. Ah, I should have just outlined them instead of trying to do this. But it's too late now. The deed has been done, so I'm just going to keep on going with it. I kind of would have just outlined each little tree instead of trying to add these little black details on top, but it's fine. I'm not going to stress about it. Just letting the art happen as it does, right? Instead of freaking out. Believe me, it's taken a long time for me to get to this point, because before I would have been pissed off and probably flipping out. But now I just kind of let things flow instead of trying to control the art process, and just let it flow. I think it'll look okay once they're all done like this. So what were you doing in Germany, Sherry? That's so cool. You got to live over there. You're doing good? Oh, that's what's up. And thank you so much, Olive Arts. I'm glad to hear you had a nice time. Thank you, Sherry. You know what? That would have been a really freaking good idea, Olive Arts. I should have done that. Grab like a piece of parchment paper. I should have done that. Well, now I know for next time. Usually I'll like practice my designs like digitally using a drawing app on my phone. But I was just kind of winging it today, and I guess I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. Do I need to move this? Or no, we're good. Okay. But yeah, freaking a piece of parchment paper or something would have worked out too, huh? Have you got any new projects going on, Olive Arts? Any new sculptures you're working on? Olive Arts just started a YouTube for her art not too long ago too, huh? For her sculptures and stuff. Oh, okay, Sherry. Oh, that must have been fun. Living in another country like that. We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. Oh, isn't that just the most perfect quote to hear right now, Olive Arts? Thank you for that. Oh, that's too funny. That was like the perfectest Bob Ross quote that could have popped up from that. And right now, I'm painting some happy little trees. I just love Bob Ross. I can't imagine him being a drill instructor and yelling at people, but that's what he did for like 20 years. Can you imagine like being one of his like recruits or something? And like later on seeing him down the road like talking all chill and being all chill. Like, that used to be my drill instructor. That'd probably be pretty funny. Whoops. Yeah, I'm just going to keep on going with this because I've already got it going and I can't take it back now. Black is way too hard to try to cover up. So I'm just going to keep on pushing. Oh, you need some clay? Okay, I gotcha. Have you ever done any like stuff with like paper mache or cardboard or anything like that? And what kind of clay do you usually use? Air dry clay or polymer clay? I definitely want to do some clay streaming. I have all the tools for it. I need to get some clay too. Because my dog decided to eat some of my clay one day for some reason. Little psycho. You loved Germany? Oh my gosh. What was your most favorite part about Germany? Yeah, we got people from all over the world in the chat, huh? I love that. I've been meaning to start a poll and ask, like, where is everybody watching from? But I keep forgetting to do it every time I'm about to stream, and now I'm on a roll. I don't really feel like stopping. Just want to get these little trees out of the way. But yeah, I'm going to be posting this painting up on my print-on-demand site. So if you want to see it on like a t-shirt or a mug or get like a sticker of it, I'm going to have all of that stuff available. Once I get my site up and running, it's something I've been working on. It's just a very slow process. But I'm hoping this weekend I can get it finished up. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad actually. Now that I'm looking at it, now that more of them are starting to get filled in, I'm like, okay, it's not as bad as I was thinking it would be. But yeah, what kind of clay do you use? Olive Arts? Are you planning on doing live streams when you reach, well, I don't know, maybe you've reached 50 subscribers? Are you and Theo planning on doing lives? I know Sherry's gonna do some lives. I just started doing lives like back in December. And it's been a lot of fun. My first couple projects on YouTube lives were painting my dining room door. because it was just like so blah and just plain. And so I decided I painted this huge abstract piece on it. And now it just has like, it brings a whole different vibe to the dining room now. I love it. Every once in a while I'll look at it, I'm like, I should have added some more designs to certain areas. So who knows, maybe I'll work on that some more on a live one day. Once it starts to warm up a bit. It's pretty chilly downstairs. But after today, it's supposed to be warming up here, so I'm very excited about that. I need some sunny days in my life. So that'll be nice. It'll be in like the 50s, 60s. Instead of between like the 20s and 40s. It's pretty dang chilly. Did you ever go take those photos in the snow the other day, Theo? I know you were talking about taking some snow pics. Ancestral home, living and learning another culture. The super... Oh, okay, nice! That sounds amazing. Like, you had a really amazing experience while you were there, huh, Sherry? That must have been cool. How long did you live there for? Did you hate having to come back, or were you happy to come back? Or how'd you feel about moving back after having all that experience there? It sounds like fun. Yep, in New York. Is that Alicia Keys? Olive Arts that sings that song? I can't read that. In New York without thinking of that chick singing that song. Oh, okay. Hey, Bella, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for saying hi. If you can, please give my video a little thumbs up. It really helps me out. But yeah, are you an artist as well, Bella, or you just like to watch art streams? I don't know if you like the movie Twilight, so if you don't, I'm sorry for saying this, but every time I hear the name Bella, I just always think of the movie Twilight, because it's like one of my most favorite movies. I love Twilight. The Twilight series are so good. I might watch some of them later on this weekend. It's been a little while since I watched them. Yeah, I usually watch that series like twice a year, 3 times a year. I love them. And yeah, I'm sure you'll get there in no time, Theo. Doing shorts is definitely the best way to get subscribers. For sure. Using like trending songs. And even like doing trends, like there's always some different trends going on online. And if you can do some like some of those trends that relate and like make them art related, that's a really good way to build up subscribers through shorts. Like, for instance, a while back there was that trend going on, like, I'm a so-and-so, of course I whatever. And so I did one like, I'm an artist, of course I've accidentally drinking paint water. Just like stuff like that. Just looking at what's like those kind of trends and then making your own version of them is a really good way to attract new people to your channel. And they're a lot of fun to make, and they don't take any time to make at all. So I mean, honestly, it's a good thing all around to do those kind of shorts, I feel like. Artistry came alive in Germany. Oh, wow! So you got inspired by the art there too, huh? So did you learn how to speak Germany too? Or German, I'm sorry. Germany. Did you know how to speak German? I would love to learn another language. Yeah, I like these little trees now that I'm looking at it. I think I was just being a little... I was being a little self-critical. I'm trying to work on that. Some habits are very hard to break. And that's one habit of mine I've been working on it. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out and being here. It really means a lot. I like these little trees. They're so cute. Better get myself a drink. Nice, Theo. There you go. Let's go. Woohoo! You can speak enough to be a tourist? That's awesome. So do you still know how to speak it, Sherry, or did you lose it? Did you forget how to speak it? That's cool, though, that you could get around. You're just a world traveler, huh, lady? You go. I would definitely love to go see some more of the world. Go check out Europe. I just really love history, so going and checking out all those sites would be right up my alley. Whoops. I have to not overthink these lines that I'm doing too much, because that's when I screw them up, I've noticed. Making some good progress on this tree today, though. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to work on. Maybe I'll start working and chipping away on those old work in progress pieces I was talking about earlier. Because the little daisy flower thing I started yesterday, I kind of need to work on that off stream. But yeah, if anyone has any ideas of things you think I should try to paint, let me know in the chat. I'd love to hear your ideas. I could even do a doodle request stream tomorrow if that's something y'all would be interested in. I've only done one so far, but it was a lot of fun, so yeah, if you think I should do that, maybe we'll do a poll tomorrow. What should I work on? I should do a painting or do a doodle request stream, so if there's something y'all would like for me to draw, I can doodle it live on stream. I really enjoy doing those because the ideas that people gave me are things I would have never thought of to draw myself. And I feel like when I doodle, like my inner child is just so happy. Especially doodling like random stuff, you know? Come to the East German. Okay, is that's where it's popping, huh, Theo? East Germany. Oh, there you go. There you go. I see you, Olive Arts. I see you. You speaking some German? That would be awesome, right? Oh my god, that would be so cool, Sherry. I would love that. I'd love to go check out those places too. Egypt would be super cool to see. Do you imagine going and seeing all the whatchamacallit? Going inside the big pyramids and stuff? There's gotta be some energy up in there, right? Are you like very sensitive to energies and stuff like that, Sherry? Like stuff like that where there's a bunch of old things and stuff? But yeah, Greece would be awesome too. I think Theo's told me he's been to Greece before. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. My little bot told me that I've been working on this big goal, and that is to get my channel monetized. And so for every minute that you're in my stream, it really helps me get closer and closer to that goal, because every minute is a minute that goes towards my watch hour time. So even if you can't chat, maybe you're working on some other stuff, if you just keep the stream going and playing in the background, it helps me out and I appreciate it. I'm getting kind of hungry. You did take some pictures. Nice. Oh, cool, Theo. Are you going to share them on your YouTube, or have you already posted them? I don't think we're going to see any more snow where I'm at for the rest of this season. I really hope not anyways. I'm over it. I'm ready for springtime. Bring on the sunny days. Not looking forward to summer, but spring is awesome. Traveling. Oh, okay, okay. So it's like you're going back in time, huh, Theo? Oh, you're Greek. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So were you born in Germany or were you born in Greece? I was born in another country. No, paint pen, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Okay. I was pushing down the paint pen onto my desk and it like got jammed. I'm like, no, you can't be doing that on me. This is the only one that I have. I probably should order some more black paint pens today because, yeah, I hate it when you're working on a project and you run out of what you need halfway through. That freaking drives me insane. Definitely one of my biggest art pet peeves. Do you have Discord, Sherry? Anybody out there have Discord? Because I do have a Discord server. If anyone is interested in joining it, I can send you a link to it on Instagram or something. Oh wow, that's so cool, Theo. How awesome. But were you born there and then raised in Germany? So I'm guessing one of your parents is German and one of your parents is from Greece? Oh, you guys have Discord? Okay. Well, if you want to hit me up on Instagram, like send me a message on Instagram and then I can send you an invite to the Discord. I just don't really want to post it on YouTube because I kind of like to get to know somebody a bit before I invite them to the Discord, just because I like post more private, more of my private life on there. And I don't want a bunch of random strangers on there that I don't really know. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you guys want to like send me a message on Instagram, I can get you an invite to the Discord. See, it's times like this I wish YouTube had messaging so we could just message each other on here, but they don't, unfortunately. I wonder why. Like, every other social media has a messaging ability or function on it, but not YouTube for some reason. There's probably some content creators who are happy about that. But I would love to have a messaging thing on here. But, oh, okay, I got you, Theo. Well, that's a big move, huh? Are you YouTube listening? Right, Olimarts? Get us some messaging on here, YouTube. Please? Pretty please? It would make things a lot easier, for sure. But yeah, I've got all kinds of different channels on the Discord. There's stuff to share art. There's stuff to share pictures of food you've made or you like. There's a place to share books that you like. There's even a place to share photos of your pets. So I tried to add a bunch of different channels on there, not just like all art stuff, you know. There's all kinds of different stuff on there. Gotta keep it interesting. How's your artist bio and statement coming along, Sherry? I wrote one of those like a long time ago. I still have it. I made like an artist portfolio back when I was in Sacramento, and so I just stuck the bio and the statement in there. So that's another thing, yet another video I want to make on is how to create an artist portfolio. Because they're super easy to make, and it's kind of a nice thing to have. Kind of a place to have photos of your artwork, and then of course your artist statement and artist bio and all that stuff. It's nice to, it just keeps everything organized, I feel like, you know. Oh, these little trees. The biggest pain in the butt of this whole painting has been these trees the whole time. But at least when I'm done with this step, I won't ever have to paint anything on these trees again. We'll be done. I'm ready for a breakup, trees. Driving me insane. I don't know what this is supposed to be, so we're just gonna say that it's a giant tree or something. I don't know. There's just a giant, like, blob right here. I'm like, I guess that was supposed to be a tree? I don't know. I painted it, but I have no idea. Good times. Yeah, I'm enjoying having this music playing in the background. It's giving me more energy. Hey Amir, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you today? Just working on this little painting. I'm trying to get in these little details on it. And I'll be so glad when this is finished up. This is a painting I started back in 2019, and it sat half finished for 5 or 6 years, and then I decided this year that this would be the year that it gets done. But yeah, do you like to make art as well, Amir, or you just enjoy watching art streams? I just love paint pens. They make these kind of things so much easier. Because it would definitely take a lot longer if I was using a paintbrush. The paint pens are awesome. I love to use them for outlines and details like this. It's just perfect. What did y'all have for lunch? I'm starting to get hungry. I want to talk about food now. I think I might have some jambalaya. Because I have some leftover jambalaya, and sometimes for leftovers, just to, you know, mix it up a little bit, I'll wrap it up in a tortilla and make like a jambalaya burrito. And I think I might have one of those after stream today. It sounds pretty dang good. Ooh, my shoulder popped. I don't know if I should go back in here and add some details, like, because these are trees too. Or maybe I'll just leave them alone. It's one of the hardest things is trying to figure out how detailed do I want to go. I kind of like them just as is. But I don't know what to do. Ah! I hear my little dogs moving around over there. Jack's probably gonna come bug me pretty soon for his afternoon snack time. My poor dog Duke, he has seizures every once in a while. And he had 2 of them yesterday, back to back, which has never happened before. That was not fun. Yep, there's Jack. I don't know if anyone's ever seen Friday, but I think if my dog Jack could talk, he'd sound like Debo. Like, where's my treat, woman? Quit playing. That's how he would talk to me, I imagine. And now I'm really in trouble because I said the T-R-E-A-T word. I gotta call it a snack so he doesn't know what I'm talking about. Huh, Jackie? Yeah, I always tell him every morning, I'm like, okay, Jack, your reign of terror can begin now. Let's start our day off. Because he's a little terrierist. He will not stop harassing me till he gets what he wants. I'm telling you, he's just like Debo. Hello, Theo. Hello, Olive Arts. What are you all up to right now? Now that you finished your painting, and are you just chilling, Olive Arts? Just chilling? Was it someone's birthday or something? Is that why you had a slumber party? My good friend, she comes and visits like once a year up here. And she'll stay the night because she lives far away. And that's always nice. So I have a slumber party like once a year with her. But growing up for my birthday, I always had slumber parties. And I remember one year, maybe for like my 14th or 15th birthday, I had some friends spend the night. And then in the morning, we made gingerbread houses because my birthday is in December. And that was a really fun memory, making gingerbread houses with my friends. I used to always have really big birthdays growing up. Those were good times. The birthday parties, not the growing up part. Oh, okay, I got you, Theo. You're trying to figure out what to draw next, huh? Do you ever do landscape pieces? Or you mostly like to do, like, stuff from history? We're over halfway done with these little tiny trees now. Woohoo! And then I gotta figure out what to do about these bushes. I'm thinking I might go over them and like add some texture on top of them with some pink. But I don't know yet. I definitely need to do some more with these bushes because I'm not happy with how they look right now. Hopefully you can see this okay. Okay, good. Maybe I'll scooch it over a little bit. Oh, okay, I got you, Theo. Draw a tree with a monkey, Theo. There you go. There's an idea for you. On my laptop, I have the settings to where it'll just randomly pop up with like a photo, just random pictures. And this morning it was a little monkey, Olive, that popped up on my screen. It was a creepy little monkey. It had really black eyes. I was like, ooh, what a little creepy monkey. Yeah, thank you all for being here. Please give me a thumbs up if you can. Sometimes I feel like I say that too much, and other times I feel like I don't say it enough. So I figured I'd just throw it out there. And I was looking, the most thumbs up I've gotten on a live was 33. So one of these days we're going to have to try to beat that record. I know we can do it. It's only a matter of time. I truly believe with enough consistency and effort, you can make your dreams come true. So keep going, whatever it is that you're working on. Don't give up. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it or you can't achieve it. Because they're just being a hater if they're telling you that. And that's my 2 cents of motivation for the day for you. A tree with monkeys. There you go. There you go. So do you ever do drawings and stuff like that too, Olive Arts, or you mostly stick with sculpting? And I hope one day you get to go to your Rangers game. This is a tall, skinny pine tree. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of pine trees behind this big tree. Like, this is an actual, if you're just popping in, this is an actual scene from my backyard. And there's a whole bunch of these little pine trees in the back behind this big tree. And I just love to go out there and enjoy the scenery sometimes. Mother Nature is so healing and so calming to be in. So I'm thankful I have such a pretty view. And I can share it with y'all via this painting of it. I really might end up restretching this canvas onto another wood frame. Because this canvas needs to be tightened up too. It's like, it's getting pretty saggy when I push down on it. Those canvases that Hippie Crafter sent me were freaking the bomb though. I really loved those. I could push down as hard as I want and the canvas wasn't giving at all. So that's how I know they're good ones. A group of explorers. There you go, with some monkeys around them. I like that idea. There you go, Theo. That'll be something different. No worries at all, Sherry. I hope your mom's doing well. That's nice. You get to chat with her and live near her. She must be a really amazing lady to have raised a daughter like you. Totally sensitive. Yeah, I thought so, Sherry. I am too. I've always been like that. I've had a lot of crazy experiences because I am sensitive to energies. But yeah, like, I don't like to talk about it too much. But the house that I live in now, I've had a lot of crazy experiences at this house. There's some crazy energy here. But I just try to spread love and light and good vibes in my home, and it's helped a lot. It's calmed down a bit. But I don't usually talk about it too much because I have to be here and I have to live here, and I'm home by myself a lot, so I don't want to freak myself out, you know what I mean? But yeah, this is like there was a lot of Native Americans that lived in this area. There's a lot of energy in this house. Almost done with these trees. Ugh. I feel like I'm gonna just have to give myself a hand when I'm done with this. Like, yeah, girl, you got it done. These trees have been a pain in my butt. I use paper now more than canvas. Oh, okay, I gotcha. You know what I really like is that canvas paper. I might actually start working more on like canvas panels, because for the longest time I've just used stretched canvas. But I feel like canvas panels might be easier to like ship paintings with. And you don't have to worry about them like sagging and stuff, right? They just might be a little bit easier for me to work with. So I might be switching my type of canvas that I work on. Ooh. The brand of paint pens, these are my favorite ones right here, Sherry. These Painters brand, these I got from Walmart. And these Artistro brand, I love these. I like the Artistro brand because they have these ones that come in an extra fine tip. Like it's a super tiny tip. This is the ultra fine for painters. This is the smallest one that they have in this brand. But I really like the extra fine tip Artistro ones too. I don't know. Everybody like hypes up Poscas a whole bunch, Posca paint pens, but I don't know. I didn't really care for them, to be honest. But I love Painters and I love Artistros. I have the Artistros listed on my Amazon storefront. I haven't listed the Painters brand one yet. But yeah, these are my two favorite. How about you? What kind of paint pens do you like to use? Discord is like an app, but it's also a website. And it's just a place where you can like build your own server and people can join it. And you can like make all kinds of different channels in there. Like you can have like a cooking channel, a pet channel, you know, those are just a few examples of the ones that I have. But it's just like a place where people can like congregate and you can like build your community on there. It's pretty nice because it's like, yeah, you have your own little space on there and you can invite people in and they can share photos on there too. And I don't know, I like it. It's just another like place to build a community and you get to know people a little bit more, I feel like, on there. Because I know, like, for me, I post a lot more of, like, my personal life stuff on there. But yeah, it's an app, and also you can go on a website, too, for it. But it's nice to have. A little, like, a meeting place for people, you know? Yeah, I just got it live, Sherry. I just got my Amazon storefront done. The link's in the chat now if you want to check it out. But I added like some of my, you know, my most favorite art supplies, favorite craft supplies, and I know not everybody like is into making art, so I added some like art related clothing on there too. So it's not just supplies, but also clothing. Like fun shirts and like Bob Ross shirts and socks and stuff like that. There's even a beanie on there. But yeah, I just got that thing going. I want to eventually add some more stuff to it, but that's what I got for now. It's a lot. It's a lot to do, you know. The brand Eating and oh, okay. I've never heard of those brands before, Theo. I wonder if those are like exclusive to Germany? Yeah, I've never heard of those. So you use paint pens as well, Theo? You like to use them with your artwork? Getting so close to being finished with these little tiny trees. Woohoo! Yeah, I've been adding different commands to my chat too. So if you want some like interactive things to do while you're here, you can check out the commands that I have. The link for that is also in the chat. The latest one I added was one to send out good vibes to everybody. Here, I'll put it in the chat so you can see what I'm talking about. Vibes. Sending all the good vibes out there to everyone in chat. You can do like love, exclamation point, love at somebody, and it'll send love to that person. I just try to make it as interactive as I can for y'all. So those are just fun little things to do, you know. There's a Bob Ross command. There's an art history one. Try to get creative with it. I am getting hungry. I ate my breakfast kind of early today. I think that's why I'm already getting hungry. I had some boiled eggs and some hummus for breakfast. It's like my most favoriteest breakfast, I think, besides an omelet. I love a vegetable omelet. But I try to not eat like such a heavy breakfast in the morning, because otherwise by the time it's time for me to stream, I'm like super sleepy. So I try to eat something that's filling but light, you know. What are y'all's favorite things to have for breakfast? I really like biscuits and gravy too, and eggs and hash browns. So good. I think I might make breakfast for dinner sometime this week now that I'm thinking about it. But I love to make all kinds of different food. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Good vibes and love to you too. Acrylic paint markers. Oh, okay. Nice, Theo. You do a good little mix there, huh? I like that. Whoa, what does that add? Keeping it interesting, huh? Years ago, for the longest time, all I did was paint, and I got super bored of it. And so that's what kind of made me start to branch out with the different mediums that I use. And so I totally get it, Theo. It's nice to mix it up, you know? Keeps things interesting, like artistically. Breakfast sounds like you're in Tony's. That's awesome. Heck yeah, some eggs and hummus. I love eggs. Like, eggs are crazy expensive in the States right now for some reason. But I eat eggs like every day, so I always have to get myself an 18-pack. I love eggs so much. There's so many different ways you can cook them, right? What is this ad? Go away, ad. Talent is a pursued interest. Anything that you're willing to practice, you can do. I need to add some more Bob Ross quotes, because it only let me add like 5 of them. And I know that one keeps popping up. But yeah, like the commands, I can only do them like so many characters, so I have to go in there periodically and add some new quotes and stuff. But Bob's totally right. What a wise man. Oh, Lord. All these trees are done. Woohoo! Let's go. Here's another fun command that I added. Whoops, it didn't go in. Oh, what did I do? I accidentally hit... Oh, my bad! I didn't mean to do that, Theo. Oh no, how do I undo that? I didn't mean to hide your messages. I was just trying to put something in chat. Hopefully I can... I don't know what I did. How do I undo it? Crap. Well, hopefully you can still chat, Theo. My bad. I didn't mean to hide all your messages. I was just trying to put in a command in the chat. Yeah, try to say something, Theo. I hope it will go through. My bad. Oh, you can chat. Okay, sorry, bro. My bad. I don't even know what happened. I was just trying to put in the exclamation point hype. That's all. It was like, this user's messages have all been hidden. Whoops. Okay, it's working good. Yeah, I can read it, Theo. I gotcha. I need to tilt this a little bit so I can start working on the bushes down here. Oh, hi, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Let's go. Woohoo! Yee! Yeah, boy. We got all those little trees done. Let's go. So now I just got to outline these bushes. These bushes need a little more help. They're looking a little blah, so I think I might take some pink paint to them and add some texture so they're not so blah looking. Oh, I just saw a tree that I forgot to outline right here. This big old tree. Oh, big old tree right here. We can't leave him out. Yeah, I do kind of wish I would have outlined all these trees. I think it would have looked better, but I like them like this too. I don't know why my internet's skipping. It shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, so not too long ago I got what is it called? Star something, the internet. I always want to say Starlink, but I don't think that's it. Is that it? Or is that the thing from the Terminator? But yeah, I got Elon Musk's his internet that he came out with, and it is the bomb. Like, literally, I'm getting 5 times the internet speed that I was getting before, and it's only $10 a month more a month. It's crazy good. So it's nice to have good internet, because before, when I was doing my live streams, like back in December, sometimes it would buffer out, and there was even a couple times I got disconnected totally from live streaming, so I was really happy to be able to get this better internet. It's really made a difference. And before, it used to take like days and days and days to download like games and stuff for my video games. But now it's like minutes. It's so much better. So much faster. I can't remember the name of his internet right now. I don't think it's Starlink. Maybe it is. Maybe I need to scooch this. Yeah, no worries, Theo. Thanks for being here and hanging out. I know we have a huge time difference, but I appreciate you. I appreciate your support, and you always swinging by and chatting with me. And yeah, I hope you have a great night and get some good sleep, Theo. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. But enjoy your night. Get some good rest. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Just trying to outline these bushes. This painting's almost done, y'all. Besides a little texture I might add to these bushes, because they're just very blah right now. I feel like they need a little help. Let's see if I can draw a straight line without screwing it up. That's always a fun game to play. Well, there's a little wave right there, which is fine. Maybe I should add some little details in the grass too. Some little lines for grass. I feel like the time goes by so much faster now that I started playing music on my streams. I kind of like it. There we go. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. I'm pretty happy with it. Now that it's gotten this black on here, it looks like almost like a totally different painting. I can't decide if I want to add some more like black details on the tree too. Just to give the tree a little more life. Since I painted over all the highlights and shadows on it. I think I like it. It looks totally different now that I'm actually looking at it. Woohoo! So now I want to add some quick little details to these bushes. But I don't know if I should probably go over it with white and then add the pink, or should I just go for it and add the pink right on top of it? I don't know how it's going to look. Let's take a look. So I have a tiny bit of yellow on the side of the canvas that I can give a little quick test out to see how that would look. You know, maybe that's good for today. Maybe I need to sit on it a little bit and kind of stare at my art. I feel like that's one of the biggest things about making art, and it's like such an important thing to do, is sometimes you got to step back and see where you're at and kind of decide if you should keep pushing it or should you leave it as is. So I think I'm just going to leave it as is for now, but let me give you a little close-up look of this piece. So there's the outline. As you can see, I kind of got a thicker line on some parts than I meant to, but that's okay. It's art. It's not going to be perfect, right? There's all these little trees that I added the details to today. And I still need to figure out these bushes because I had a bunch of pencil lines that I covered up with white paint. And then I tried to cover the white paint with the yellow, and that didn't work. So I'm thinking about adding some textured pink, like bush texture to it. I think pink would look nice, but yeah, there's my little painting. It's just about finished. I might go in with the black paint pen and just add some, like, I don't know, some lines to the tree to add a little bit more to it, but I feel like I need to like let it sit and marinate for a little while. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. But yeah, I live stream. There's Jack. He wants his treat. I live stream Tuesday through Thursday on YouTube at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday. This week I'm also streaming on Friday, so maybe I will see you there. There's Lucy. My dog's always coming at the end of my streams because right now is when I usually give them their treats. But I really appreciate everyone popping in, and if you can, please give this video a like. I truly appreciate all of your support and you taking time out of your day to come and hang out and watch me paint. And yeah, much love to everybody. I'll be back on again tomorrow, so I hope I will see you there. And much love, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day.